Today we're breaking down the top 3 prescription treatments for children with autism. That's right, if you go see a doctor for your child with autism, there's a total of 3 things that they can prescribe for you. The first 2 I'm not too fond of, but I am a big fan of the third one. All right, let's get into it. All right, now the first one is something called risperidone. And this is an antipsychotic that's used to reduce aggression, irritability, self-injury behavior. And what this does is it blocks dopamine and serotonin receptors to reduce behavioral dysregulation. It does have some serious side effects, including weight gain or even hormonal dysregulation. Okay, and moving on to our number 2 prescription intervention for children with autism, we've got something called guanfacine. And this is primarily used to treat hyperactivity, irritability, and it probably has its time and place for some children, but as the father of a child with autism, I don't like it because it does not treat the underlying root causes. And like risperidone, this one does have some pretty intense side effects. It can cause dry mouth, irritability, aggression, but the worst side effect for guanfacine is it has potential negative cardiovascular effects. And the last form of treatment that can be prescribed by a doctor, and my personal favorite, is something called leucovorin or leucovorin calcium. And unlike the first 2 I mentioned, this one actually does treat the underlying causes of something called cerebral folate deficiency, which for the last 30, 40 years, however long, has been masquerading around as autism. And what leucovorin is it's basically a reduced form of vitamin B9. And it uses a special route to get to the brain called the reduced folate carrier. The side effects of leucovorin are minimal, including hyperactivity, aggression, and is considered relatively safe. And as a father of a child with autism, I do particularly like leucovorin because it does treat the root cause. All right, and there you have it. Those are the 3 prescription interventions that are available today for children with autism.